Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Welcome back to the Android Studio development tutorial by PHN Technology Private Limited. In this video, we are going to learn about a control toggle button. Now, what is the use of toggle button? It is similar to the switch. If you haven't completed the switch, the earlier video, please complete it and then come back again. Okay. So, toggle button is used for two states similar to switch, yes or no. However, using toggle button, we can display our text. Okay. So, if you are using switch, you cannot display the text like whether the switch is on or off, it is indicated by the color. Okay. While using toggle button, you can use your text like allow, deny, on, off. It is mostly used in cases where you are making simpler applications. Applications are of any applications can be of two types. Either you are making it for technical persons or non-technical persons. If you are making it for someone who is technically sound, for engineers, for employees of some company, you can use a switch there because the color change, they are quite familiar to it. However, there are some applications which are to be used by common man, okay, common persons, and usually common person who only deals with the mobile for gaming or for calling purpose, they are not so technically sound that they will get whether it is on or off. So, in that case, we need to manually show there that yes, you have allowed the allow, deny, what you will select. Okay, so, for that purpose, we can use toggle button. Toggle button and switch can be used alternatively. Let us get started. So, this is my Android project. Let us delete this text view first, and here change constraint layout to linear layout, give orientation as vertical. I will add a text view, toggle button operations. After this, we will add a toggle button. So, toggle button, wrap content, height, wrap content. Now, when I am adding this toggle button, if you add a normal button, we have a text property that displays what will be written on the button. But here we have two texts in case of toggle, on text and off text. So, first we have to specify text off, like when the state of the button will be off, what will be the text displayed. So, let us say deny, okay. And the second is text on. So, when the button will be on, let us say the state will be allow, okay. Allowed and denied. Then we will give ID, let us say allow. So, allow is the ID of this button. So, we have completed the designing part. As you can see, by default the toggle button is off, in the off state. Okay. We will set it to the center and we will give it a bit margin top. Now, next we will go to main activity.java file, as we have to change the state in runtime and get the current state. So, first of all we will create an object. So, objects are created above the on create, toggle button TB. Next we have to initialize this object, TB equals to find view by ID r.id.allow. Allow was the ID of our toggle button in the XML file. Next, we have to check the state, like what is the current state of the button of this toggle button. For that purpose, to get that state, we will need a button like submit or something. So, let us add one more button after this. This will be a normal button and the text on this button will be submit, ID submit. We will bring it to the center and we will give some margin top. So, what will happen? Whenever we will click on this submit button, the state of this toggle will be determined. So, let us create an object of the button as well. Initialize that object. So, sub equals to find view by id r.id.submit. Whenever user will click on the submit button, sub dot set on click listener new space capital O, we have to get the state of the toggle button. What is the toggle button? Whether it is allowed or denied, and to get that we have to use a toast message. So, okay, let us create a string variable to store the state. String state equals to tb dot get text. So, whatever is the text on that TB button, we will get it and we will convert it to string. So, tb dot get text dot to string, and we will store it in variable state. So, this is the state of the toggle button, and then we will print a toast message permission is, whether it will be allowed or denied, and that is stored in variable state. Let us run and check the output. Now, if I submit, permission is denied. If you click on this button once, now permissions are allowed. Again, if you click, they are denied. Allowed, permission is allowed. So, this is how toggle button works. Toggle buttons are more specific as compared to switches, okay, as they give user a detailed idea about what their current state is. So, this is all about toggle buttons. See you again in the next video. Thank you.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.